Got a great text message to start my day. Mike, this just has to be God wanting to end the political bickering for the time being. One Democrat, one Republican, each testing positive for coronavirus in Congress. The person is right. Republican Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart here in Florida became the first member of Congress to announce he had tested positive. He had a fever and headache over the weekend. Then, shortly after that, Congressman Ben McAdams, a Democrat from Utah, developed mild cold like symptoms Sunday evening. He was tested. He too has tested positive. Maybe God's saying, all right, enough of the partisanship. It is weird. Isn't it amazing how we've gone from political banter to such a focus on trying to educate one another, understand what's happening. A lot of just who was it? Monaco, Prince Albert of Monaco. Is that right, Lance? Yeah, he tested positive. Kevin Durant, the NBA superstar. People from all walks of life. And yet, let me give you some good news. And I'm all about clarity, but optimism and reasons to be hopeful that we're not going to be ravaged by this. In China, where this thing originated, and incidentally, pay no attention to the stupid, mindless, distracting argument about calling it the Wuhan virus or the Chinese coronavirus. Everybody called it that for the first few weeks. It's like they all sat around and said, ooh, well, we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Nobody's feelings are being hurt. Nobody's saying anything negative about Asian Americans. Nobody's saying anything about anything. No, it came from Wuhan, China. I mean, it's such a distraction that I don't even want to waste your time with it. But nonetheless, from Wuhan, where this came from, there have been 0 new infections in the last 24 hours. So that is a huge milestone. The country's health ministry announcing that they did have new cases detected, but all of the positive results came from people who arrived to the country from abroad. The fact that there were no new infections in this virus hotbed city of Wuhan or the surrounding province signals that an end to the outbreak in China could be in sight. It's on the horizon. We're going to get through this. We're going to absolutely get through this. I just saw a tweet from Donald Trump Jr., the Trump family tweeting mightily, President Trump tweeting a lot. Don Jr. just tweeted, stay home, stay away from others, and as painful as that can be, if we do it for 2 full weeks, it will be the most important step we can take towards beating this virus. I believe that's correct. If you can stay home, you should. You should not opt to be in contact and close proximity with other people. That just makes sense. The president, again, lots of messaging from his Twitter account. He said, I want all Americans to understand we are at war with an invisible enemy, but that enemy is no match for the spirit and resolve of the American people. He said it cannot overcome the dedication of our doctors, nurses, scientists, and it cannot beat the love, patriotism, and determination of our citizens. Stay strong, united, we will prevail. He said, today I spoke with American physicians and nurses to thank them for their tireless work. Doctors and nurses are at the front lines of this war and are true American heroes. With their help, America will win. I love that message, and I appreciate that spirit. I also understand the debate about people who aren't taking it seriously. Yesterday, there was a montage. This is from CBS, Cut 9. A bunch of kids, college kids, drinking, partying, very, very close to one another, saying, come on, what COVID-19? Cut 9.
If I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying. You know, we've been waiting for Miami spring break for a while. About 2 months we've had this trip planned. 2-3 months. So we're just out here having a good time. Whatever happens, happens.
Like, it's really messing up with my spring break. What is there to do here other than go to the bars or the beach, and they're closing all of it? It's really messing up. I think they're blowing it way out of proportion. I think it's doing way too much.
Doing us bad. We need a refund. This virus ain't that serious. It's serious. It's more serious things out there like hunger and poverty, and we need to address that.
Yeah, I mean, we planned this a long time ago, and it was kind of up in the air if we still go, but like we're here. I just turned 21 this year, so I'm here to party, so it's kind of disappointing, but we're just making the most of it. We met these other people in our little Airbnb spot, so we're just hanging out with them and trying to get drunk before everything closes.
I mean, it sucks, but we're going to make the best of it. We're enjoying ourselves. It sucks. And I'm from New Orleans, so this really sucks. However, we're going to enjoy ourselves. We having day parties all day. It's my birthday, St. Patrick's Day. Turn up.
We're just trying to roll with we're just living for the moment. We're just going to do what happens when it happens. When stuff closes, we're going to do it when it closes. But besides that, we're just trying to have the best trip we can.
Kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it? I mean, honest to goodness, I'm living in the moment. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. But maybe you relate to these kids. Maybe you think that's the message that we all ought to take to heart. Just go about, we don't need to do anything. Come on. I get it. I get it. I want to party. It's my birthday. I've been planning this trip for a while. Wow. Sometimes I admit words fail me, which is a strange affliction for a talk show host. Words fail me in listening to that montage of those college kids. What do you think? What's your reaction? Dive in with me. Hey, I'm a little bit isolated. I'm staying away from as many people as possible. I'm in my kitchen. I hear one more comment about how clean my kitchen is. Yeah, my kitchen is clean. First of all, it's a new place, and second of all, I don't use it other than to store the delivery stuff on the counter. 1-800-655-MIKE, 800-655-6453.